First thing I'll do is, let me delete this for now, just to show you guys. Alright, so this is the 8th hour, okay? Now I just noticed, well, first of all, let's go on 50 minutes first, because here it's more clear. This was the wedge I just mentioned in chat. So I have taken these. Yep, that. And I think I took this as well. Something like that. Okay, we have, let's take off these for now. Alright. We have this currently holding now. Okay, at support. There's also one here, which I would also hit, just in case it comes over here. And this. Now these are basic. Now, so here is the first fade out from this wick, okay? So we'll take this and this, and we get the first fade down. Back inside, and here you can long. Now, eventually it broke out over here. Okay, so back inside this is bearish again. But I want to see a close, and just like this. This is still bullish right now. Okay? So here was the first hint. But on the 8th hour, this is much more clear. So let me delete these. And if I take these wicks, here is the next one. You see? So from here, I should have longed this. I missed it. I didn't see this chart before. So yeah, from now on, unless this breaks on the 8th hour, then it's really bearish. But for now, it's bullish, even up to here, to 24.3. And if it takes a few more days, it can even be 24.6, which would be monthly, or somewhere up here. So it depends how this plays. Okay? But yeah, so this is very important for now. I'll put it on your charts. What I'll also check is this. But I don't like this line very much. Doesn't seem very good to me. I much more trust this one. Let me just check. This price would be, keep it log, 24.6. No, I won't give this line. I don't like it. Okay, so I'll add these to our chart, definitely. So let me get back to how we had it. And I'll clean up the, oh my god, so many lines. Okay, so I'll take off these old ones. This one I'll keep, this can hold. I'll take off these though, for now. I'll take off this played enough at this point. This one already hit 3 times, I'm going to stop it as well. I wouldn't trust it, because we have these, and they match anyway, so I'll just keep this to keep it clean. Alright, so, what are we going to add? This one, definitely. Okay, this line is very important now. This will be green, because it's very important, okay? We'll keep this as a resistance. Now, I'm keeping this for now, just because there's a resistance up here, okay, on the monthly. So this I would trust. There's weekly lines and the monthly resistance. So I do trust this line as a resistance because it's in here. Alright, that's why I'm keeping it. Otherwise, I wouldn't keep this. If I had this pattern somewhere down here, I wouldn't be shorting this. Alright, because it can probably break out to the upside. So let's see how this plays. But I think this should hold, just because it's a monthly, at least for a reaction, you know. So we'll keep that. Now, Solana, exactly as the other video said, especially in the lower time frames. So if you look at this is why I have 2 time frames over here. 1 second, this is the 8th hour. Yeah, okay. So over here we didn't get the exact test, but on the 1 hour we did. In fact, I think some guys got this. I missed it myself. I was at gym, so yeah, I missed this massive long. But so yeah, as I said, one close above this line, on this time frame especially, and you're gonna see a pump, which will happen. Now we're currently above this order block, this doji, okay? So above here, currently I'm bullish, if this closes above here. If this closes back below, for some reason, I'm gonna short even more. So I'm currently in short from here, from this zone. When I saw candles close in this zone, I just opened the market short, basically. So I'm holding this for now. I have a stop loss literally above here, so it's a very small move. And I'm waiting. So if this closes inside, I'm going to add more to my short and TP down here, probably. actually maybe, let's do this, and then take this off. This can be a new scalp, just in case, which would also be the equivalent line on this side, would be this. In fact, look at this, can be a clue. So here there was no test. So like if this does dump, it's probably going to bounce on this line. Okay, so keep an eye on this, it's quite important. So keep that here. Now up here there's a bit of a mess. And the reason is these are lower time frame gaps, which I think can get filled if this keeps pumping, I mean. Now again, I would trust shorting this just because here you have high time frame resistances. Alright, so that's why I have these over here for you. But what I will do is actually remove this one, the big one. Okay, because I don't want you to get confused in this zone anymore. If this breaks, it's gonna destroy this zone over here and keep going. Okay, so I would only really hit a try-in for these lines. And over here, this zone really. So like 20, 28. And in fact, in chat I said, if it breaks 28, I'm gonna long. And that's because that would be above these lines. Right? So that's the plan for Solana. I'm hoping it dumps, to be fair, because I want to ride this short and add some more, but we'll see. Just keep in mind this pattern. This is a big wedge, like I said in the last video. So here is probably a good short, just because it's the pattern itself. So I'll do this again, I'll leave it bold. Okay, and also the 3-day resistance is over here. And I think this line is from the monthly actually, this blue one. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I mean, it's a good one. This is a strong line. Again, above this, we're going to see a big pump for sure. So, if you have no longs yet, or you've taken profit on your longs, or you still have a long, I would just hold above here, okay? And this would be your new long zone, basically, up to here. So, 34. In fact, even WinXSell himself said it's going 30 plus. And that would be very, very good with 34. Maybe even up to 38. Okay, so this is my short zone in case we even get up here. Right, so pretty easy place on Solana. It paints really nice charts. Let's look at, Sand I think was doing well. Let me save this. Sand, yeah, let's see. I still have Sand spots, I'm holding it for now. Let's see, now the line of the wick here, see these two? From this resistance line I had. Let's see what the next plays would be. I'm seeing this wedge, I just don't know, it's quite a ways up. Can't even get there. Probably. What I'll do though is delete this line, okay, because if this gets somehow above this line, forget shorting. Like do not short if it gets above this, right? So we'll keep this at that. I won't show any more resistance on Sand until this red box. Just because I can't tell you where the top would be from this zone. There's so many little boxes. I'd only trust one of the bigger time frame boxes, okay? And trust the longs from now on. So, where did this line come from? I think it's from the weekly. Yes, it is. Okay, so that's weekly. Let me just see what's happening with all this mess. Okay, so weekly closes tonight, pretty soon. So that's in the next 3 or 4 hours. This is tough, just because, so it's currently below the line, but it can form a real doji, which is support. So what this tells me is that if this closes a bigger candle, maybe somewhere down here, it's definitely a support doji. So even though it's below the line, I still wouldn't hold the short, because this shows intent. Okay, it can be very, very obvious that they want to pump it and have a support zone below. So I wouldn't really hold in shorts from here until we see a proper dump, okay? So again, look for longs. So that being said, on the lower time frames, we can now go for a long bias again, okay? This was 4 hours, not 8 hours, sorry. Right, yeah. Okay, let's find some more lower time frame lines. I'll delete this line. This wedge I can delete, it's played out. This I'll keep, just because it had no test, so I'll keep this. Let's see, anything obvious? I think that's it. I'll keep this line, and above here is weekly, so we'll keep this as well. This is very important, okay? So above here I'm bullish, till this line. And if this breaks, I'm bullish again, up to here. I'm not even joking. Okay, so let's save this. It's clean and simple now. Let me just check my trade, because I'm currently in a short, and I'm seeing sand pump, so I'm wondering if Solana is... No, okay, I'm fine. That's good, okay. Let's see something else. Atom, I think, did well as well today. Yep, so Atom's basically playing out over here. Same thing happened. What I'll do is I'll add this box, but I'll keep it yellow. Now, Atom is pretty important. So as you can see, we've held this line of support now for a few days. So next targets, if you're going to try and short, is going to be up here. Short nothing in the meantime, okay, literally. Here is just holding longs, up until here potentially, alright? However, keep an eye on the market cap chart. If you guys have this, where is it? There we go, this one. So the line broke with volume, it's a big candle this. But if I see the next one close inside again, I'm be really bearish on all coins for now. Okay, because you know this pattern. There's a channel here, close above. If it gets back below, I'm gonna short this line, which is gonna be equivalent lines on the altcoins. For example, Solana, which I'm currently in, I'll keep holding that, for example. Okay, where did I get this line from? Okay, this was on a higher time frame though, but these aren't matching. I think it's 3-day. Yeah, no, it should be weekly, I think then. Let's see. Yeah, weekly. Okay, so this is a weekly line. Would I short this line? I don't think so, because if you see this pattern over here, it's a breakout. And shorting a breakout is never a good idea. It can happen, but it's riskier. So I don't think I would want to short Atom, to be honest. I'd rather wait for a close above this line. So let me put this green. Okay, so if you don't have a long on Atom already, I would simply wait for a close above here, then long to the red line. Now here I would short, for example, okay? So let's go back to the 8 hour. Now I'll keep this. So this is our new long zone above here, okay? Unless you miss this one over here. However, I think I'm seeing a pattern here. No, I've happened too many times. I wouldn't trust this line. Let's find some better ones. Okay, definitely this. I'll put this yellow. So probably above here we can long as well, actually. With the close above here with volume, I would still long this line, I think. Let's find another support in a wedge or something. There should be one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll delete this to make it more clear. This I'll keep, this is important. There's a breakout line, I'll keep it green as well. Actually, let me do this. Not to get confused. Let me use array. Let me get that. That's 1 and 2. So we see the pattern clearly like that. Okay, so above here is bullish. Back below we're bearish again until this line down. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this just to indicate that it can pump all the way to here. Okay. Now probably you can short scalp this. It should react to it. Again, it's a weekly line. Okay, so it should react in lower time frames. But don't hold this short if you do it. Okay, I'd much rather wait for a long above and target up here. So actually, I'll do this and keep it. This thing work? No. Keep it there. It is just so you know what can happen in different zones, okay? So we'll save this. Yes, as volume, look at this. These candles are really bullish for now. Alright, should I put this on this side as well? I think I should. Make it easier to see. Oh, see, it actually broke on the 1 hour already. Look at that. This is why I keep these low time frames as well. So it can keep going here and not even touch on this line, for example, like Solana did. like over here, see? This initially wicked, but here it didn't. Well, on the old line, it was before, and this one. So that didn't wick, but the 1 hour did. So, same thing can happen on Atom as well. But let's see. So keep an eye on this. If you keep closing below, it's bearish probably, till the next box. Okay? So we'll keep that for now. I'll save it. I was tagged in a chat, give me a sec. Emmanuel sent me a chart, let's see. Okay, I like it, but we're not at resistance yet. Okay, anything else interesting? Bake is still at the neckline, these two lines here. That's very interesting. A phantom, let's see phantom. Oh, this is really nice actually. Phantom's playing really nicely. That's the thing, these low volume coins tend to really respect charts, because they aren't, full of these massive wicks. And in fact, so I did this line today, but without this line, this was a chart a while ago. We got this breakout, retest, and pump. So here would have been your long entry. I added this line as well not recently, just because it's holding as well, see? So it's kind of there's two supports now. With regards to shorting, let's see where I got these blocks from. Yeah, so this is a higher time frame block. I think it's on my 12 hour. Yeah, 12 hour. So I think this is okay to short for a scalp, but I would much rather short in here. In fact, I think I'm going to make this a red outline, just to indicate that the target should be in here, really. Alright, and again, so same rules apply. If Phantom keeps pumping and gets inside here and holds, here's your new long zone again. Alright, I'm going to target this box. Okay, just so you know. That's why I wouldn't really risk shorting this at this point, I think. I would say on the volume, because, to be honest, we're at the market cap resistance. Oh, wow, look at that, see? Look at that breakdown. Now this is a 4 hour chart, so we'll have to wait the next 3 hours to confirm this. Okay, but I think I'm going to hold my Solana short actually for now. Yeah, man, 60% profit. I'm going to hold this for sure. If you want, draw this line, guys, yourselves, if you don't the chart, because it's very important, okay? So, crypto cap, take these 2 wicks and get this channel, okay? And if you see a close below, it's bearish. Yeah, especially because, look at this pattern. It's at resistance almost, so play it safe over here. In fact, we were warned by WinXSell a while ago. So let's see. Also, the dominance chart of USDT is at support soon. So we might see a reversal here. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This is a very, very important line right now. Because if this breaks down again, it basically invalidates the whole pump for now. So play very carefully here. Alright, that's pretty much it, I think. Otherwise, nothing else really happened. ETC, to be honest, I'm not liking it very much. I might even remove this chart, put something else, maybe Matic or something more interesting. The thing is, there was some good news around this, that it can be a really good short, but it didn't play out, so I think I'll remove this chart, unless you guys really want it. But I think Matic is the best chart to add instead of this. I'll make a note, and probably change it to be fair. And that's for tomorrow, so I won't forget, because it's late today. I'll leave this here. I'll save this. Alright guys, any questions while I'm on?
I'm seeing almost recent problem BTC 1 hour.
BTC 1 hour. Oh, there we go. See, this is a really important pattern. Yeah, good catch. Wait for a close though, 7 minutes. What I might do though is add these boxes for you, actually. I'm going to keep this, the monthly. This is very important because monthly isn't closed yet. This is January, right? So we'll have 2 days left for that. Yeah, I'll keep this because again, back below means you can short again properly. Okay, above here I'm scared to short really, just because it's a breakout on the monthly. But like kind of like this is what I mean. This tweezer top over here, and then you can short the line. See, afterwards. So these are very important. If this happens, and let's say we get back inside this this box, you can potentially short this retest back down to here. But we'll see, because there's also this doji, so it's a bit risky. I wouldn't play with fire here, really. But wow, it's dumping. Okay, let me see my Solana. 74%, nice. Nice. That was a nice catch. I missed the long, at least I got the short. Let's see, oh, this is really important now. So, this is 8 hours zone. So this is gonna be by, well, at my time, 5 AM, the close. Wow, look at that. What fuckers. It's holding though. Let me check the lower time frames just to get an idea. There's a doji, but it didn't close yet. It's 6 minutes. There's so many supports though. Look at this. There's literally all these, all bounced, all of them. Yeah, I wouldn't. Sorry.
Maybe it bump from here.
Yeah, it can. Of course it can. I mean, again, overall, it's bullish from here. So I'm not gonna take a 15-minute candle into account when I'm seeing this on the 8 hour, unless it gets back below. Then it's bad. But for now, before I had this line, how did it play out? Let me just see. This was on my own chart. I was playing around. Yeah, so this is basically holding here as well, see? No, I wouldn't hold shorts, not on Bitcoin, definitely not. Maybe on Solana, because it's holding pretty well here, and I'm seeing this level is untested, so. But Bitcoin, no, especially if you're gonna close above this doji again. I'd wait, guys, honestly. I'd wait for a 4 hour chart for the market cap. That's the best play now. This is the whole secret now. Because this will give us the idea of what's happening for the overall market. Into the dailies. Oh, resistance, see? It's also a breakout though from here. It's a bit of a mess. It's like I would actually call this a no trade zone, to be fair, because there's so many mixed signals, okay? It's just, what I would trust currently now is this chart, honestly. This is the main one now for me. Yeah, let me change this back to 1 hour. But yes, I would watch this shape, because if it does cause a tweezer, this can be a temporary bearish time. So keep an eye on this. In fact, notice every reverse was always a tweezer at the bottom. See, tweezer, tweezer here, tweezer here. These are very important candles when they happen like this. Oops. All right. Any more questions, guys? But yeah, watch this. It's important. What, 3 minutes? You can see. I kind of want this to hit. Like I have shorts waiting over here, just because I have resistance up here as well, see? And they match really well, actually. Let me make this a bit darker. Now, if we do hit this stop loss just above, I'm not joking, like, this can really wick, so I would stop loss above here. I wouldn't take it too far. I'm taking this box off, actually. Take this line as well. It's too messy. This is okay, I think. Nothing is, I would add supports here, but because it's below monthly again, I wouldn't trust these longs. That's why I'm doing it here for you guys. I mean, technically it's support, but the pattern would not indicate that it should hold. It is riskier, so I'd rather long this one, for example. Or idea down here. So let's see what happens. Okay, anything else, guys? Anyone else, rather? Okay, it seems not. Well, I'll be awake for a while, so if you want, just DM me, okay? I'll reply. And I'll upload this to the Telegram group for you guys, probably in the next hour, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Adam.
No worries, I enjoyed it. You're all a fun bunch. Alright, good night, guys.
Thank you.